Hello everyone, welcome to this new video about Google Cloud Platform. I am VARSHA. In this video, you're gonna learn about what is Google Cloud Platform, its infrastructure and its services provided by the GCP. Now let's begin the video. First, let's see what is this Google Cloud Platform or GCP. Why do we need this? How it is different from other cloud vendors or cloud service providers? Let's see. GCP, Google Cloud Platform, is a public cloud vendor like competitors like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure. With GCP and other cloud vendors, customers are able to access computer resources housed in Google's data centers around the world for free or on pay-per-use basis. GCP offers a suite of computing services to do everything from GCP cost management to data management to delivering web and video over the web to AI and machine learning tools. In short, GCP provides computing services from data management to AI and then machine learning tools. Now, let's see how it works. Google Cloud Platform's infrastructure. GCP infrastructure. So when it comes to the infrastructure of the GCP, it is mainly divided into three components. They are Google Network, Edge Location and Data Centers. What I mean by this Google Network? The network of the GCP is spread throughout the world. As you can see, there is a lines drawn throughout the map. So this is a network of the GCP. And the next, edge location. The highlighted yellow one are the edge location, which is used for delivery of the content, or we can say that it's a content delivery network. It is used to transfer or deliver the image, website, video, everything throughout the network. And the next one is data centers. The numbers you can see is the data center. This is where servers are placed. The green color highlighted one are the current region and the number of zones, and the blue color highlighted one are the committed region for 2017 and the number of zones. What is this region and then zone? Why do we use this when we have edge location, network throughout the world, and why do we use this? So let's understand what is this region and then zone, which makes GCP more efficient. Regions. Regions are the collection of zones. Zones have high bandwidth, low latency network connection to other zones in the same region. So why do we need to use this zone? In order to deploy the fault tolerant applications that have high availability, Google recommends deploying application across multiple zones and multiple regions. So what's the advantages of using this region? So this helps to protect against unexpected failures of components up to and including a single zone of the region. So this is the use of the region and then zone. So now let's see what is this zone. A zone is a deployment area within a region. The fully qualified name for the zone is made up of a region hyphen zone. For example, the fully qualified name for the zone A in a region US Central 1 is US Central 1 hyphen A. Depending on how you want to distribute your resources, create instance across multiple zones in multiple regions for redundancy. Let's take an example. If you have only customers in US or if you have a specific needs that require your data to live in US, it makes sense to store your resources in zones in US Central 1 region or US East 1 region. You can select your zone based on your need. So if you have customers only in US, you can use US Central 1 region or US East 1 region. So this is how you select your region or zone based on your needs. Till now you learnt about what is GCP and its infrastructure. Now let's move on to the important topic, that is GCP services. As I told you earlier, GCP provides all the services from data management to ML services tools. So what are the services provided by the GCP? They are compute services, networking services, storage and then databases, identity and security, big data and then machine learning. Let's learn each of these services provided by the GCP. First one is compute services. Compute services are the products available in the compute services are compute engine, app engine, container registry, and then cloud function. Compute engine. This product provides virtual machine in cloud. By simply deploying your application in the compute engine, this will enable you to use the virtual machine in the cloud. App engine. App Engine provides or runs application without underlying infrastructure. Without having any underlying infrastructure, you can directly run your application. Container engine and then container registry, both of this helps in running a container. Cloud function. This is an event-based triggered function. This will run some codes automatically when triggered by the events. This Google Cloud function, this will run only when it is triggered by some event. So this is about compute service. Let's move on to the next service, that is networking service. Networking service, as you can see, these are all the products available in the network service. VPC, load balancing, cloud CDN, firewalls, routers, etc. All of these services, it is used to set up networking with the GCP. This is the advantages of the networking services. So all this like a virtual private cloud or load balancing, CDN, DNS, everything will help the customer to connect or set up network with the GCP. Here you can see there is a two important service, that is partner interconnect and then dedicated interconnect. This is used to connect with the GCP without the use of the internet. That is, without any service providers, you can directly connect with the GCP. Since we are not using any of the service provider, this is little bit expensive compared to other services. And the next one, a standard network tier and then premium network tier. So these are the two types. This is the two types GCP divided based on a GCP networking performances. Standard means low performance, premium means high performance of the networking. So this is the two types of the tiers divided based on the performance. Rest remaining like virtual private cloud, CDN, DNS, everything helps to set up network with the GCP. Now let's move on to the next service, that is storage and then database services. Storage and then database, this is used as the name says, this is used to store and then process the data. As you know, the products available in this are cloud storage, cloud SQL, cloud spanner, cloud firestore, cloud bigtable, BigQuery. This is used to store binary or the object data, whereas cloud SQL, this is used to store, or this is more suitable for the SQL based database. Cloud spanner, this is also used mostly for SQL based database. Whereas cloud firestore and cloud bigtable, this is used for where there is no SQL for the database. And BigQuery, it is a data warehouse. So this is about storage and then database services. Now let's move on to the next services, that is identity and then security services. As the name says, it mainly focuses on the security and then cryptographic techniques of the data. So beyond COP, the data loss prevention, cloud IAM, identity proxy, cloud platform security, all of these services which mainly focuses on the security of the data and identifying or awareness about the proxies and the data loss preventions, whereas security key enforcement will focus on the key management services. Let's move on to the next services provided by the GCP, that is big data service. Big data services has BigQuery, cloud data flow, cloud data lab, data prep, data process, PubSub, data studio and then genomics. BigQuery is a serverless warehouse. It is used to store the data. Whereas data flow, it's managed Hadoop services used to run the Hadoop jobs. Cloud Data Lab, this is usually used by the data scientists for analyzing and visualizing the data. Cloud Data Prep and then Cloud Data Processing. It's used to process, analyze that and visualizing the data. PubSub, it's a fully managed message broker services provided by the GCP. And Data Studio, this is business intelligent tool where you can analyze the data. Genomics process analyze the data, undertakes biomedical data using containers. So this is about big data services. Now let's move on to the last service provided by the GCP, which is the most important and very useful for us, that is machine learning or AI service. GCP provides AI service with a greater flexibility. Auto and some of other services provided are highly trained custom machine models with the minimal efforts and then ML expertise. With the help of the GCP machine learning services, we don't need to call, or we don't need to wait for the ML expertise to handle these services. We can directly use this without having without or with the minimal knowledge of the ML. This provides with a greater flexibility to use. So this is about the GCP service providers. So in this video, you learned about what is GCP infrastructure and all the 6 services provided by the GCP. That's all for this video. Thank you.